What is happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan, and welcome back to my Top Gear 2 Let's Play here on Gringo Games. For the next country, we're heading to France and Bordeaux. 1.1 kilometers, 5 laps. Damn, I'm 1,000 short for the maximum nitro. Yeah, as many of you remember, this is the same city that had perhaps the hardest track in the game in Top Gear 1. But not this time around. France is a lot more tame in Top Gear 2. Has a nice tunnel here, which is pretty cool. And of course it has that friggin' chicane. Not really much else to this track. It's a short little 1.1 kilometer track with a tunnel. 5-lap race. Nothing like its Top Gear 1 counterpart. And victory. I won by exactly 12 seconds. That's pretty cool. Alright, next race. Monaco. 1.9 kilometers, only 3 laps, and it's at night. You know what it's time for? It's time for the level 4 nitro. Shit just got real. Usually these night races have a nitro hidden in the middle of the track somewhere. Can't exactly remember if this one had one. So I think it did. I think it had at least one. There it is. And then a second one. Probably not a good idea for the game to give me 2 extra nitros for this race, considering that I just upgraded the damn thing to maximum. And you can see how strong it is. And it's just allowing me to go completely ham on this race. And it is fun as hell. A bit unrealistic, because I don't think a sports car like this can go this fast at for a sustained period of time. Ow. But this is a video game we're talking about here, so... And just like that, we're done with Monaco. So these races are going to start going by really fast. So I win by, I think, 32 seconds. Nice, 2.3 kilometers, 3 laps. Yeah, this was the same place in Top Gear 1 that had perhaps the most difficult pit road to get on. I wouldn't say this race is anything like the Top Gear 1 variation, but this one can still be a bit of a pain in the ass. This first turn is pretty sharp. And then you got a lot of winding turns in the middle of the track, as well as an extra nitro. And a chicane that goes up and down over a hill. Lots of turns and lots of tunnels. That's what this race is. And lots of chicanes. And a turn to the right at the start-finish line that makes no frickin' sense, because that's not the way it shows on the map. But with the upgrades that I've got now, this race really isn't a problem. I think the last major upgrade that I need is the level 4 engine, and that's about it. And that's 3 in a row for this round. And another 33-second win. And the final race, Paris, 2.6 kilometers, 3 laps, and it's going to be a rain race. So it's time to put the wet weather tires on. And I guess here this is where I decided, yep, it's time for the front armor. Time to protect the engine. The Eiffel Tower in the distance. That's what I always thought was cool about the Top Gear series, is the backgrounds of each of the different locations show basically a landmark for each of the races, which I thought was pretty cool for the time. And as you saw, this race gives you an extra nitro. And right there, they tried to pull one over on you, saying, we're going to turn right. Nope. Of course, there's a chicane in there. Ow. Yeah, just as a reminder, in the rain races and the snow races, yes, there are snow races, and we're going to be getting to the first one of those in the next round, which is in Germany. But you go too fast in these rain races, even with the best wet weather tires, your car will basically lose grip and go sliding off the track. Basically, in racing terms, it gets super tight. No grip. Another thing this race seems to like to throw at you is the friggin' barricades. Lag. And it's a clean sweep of the country of France. And there's the password. And now into the next country, Germany. First up is Bavaria, 1.2 kilometers, 5 laps. And it's another rain race. This one's a bit ornery, because it has all these water puddles pretty much all the way around the track, and the puddles knock you around. I guess in this case, all the water puddles on the track are supposed to simulate. I guess it's supposed to be a sign that this is monsoon conditions or something. Either way, in this case, I call it annoying. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on popping nitros, because of all these water puddles, because you can see how much it just knocks you around. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, this race isn't really that difficult. It's just that the water puddles make it a little bit annoying. But that's really it. They're more of an annoyance than anything else. So I only win by 12 seconds this time as opposed to 33. Next up, Cologne, Germany. 2 kilometers, 3 laps. This location was extremely annoying in Top Gear 1. So I got the best side armor now. That's probably what I'm doing now, is getting all the armor out of the way first. So Cologne in Top Gear 1 was extremely irritating. Not really the case this time around, though. I think this race, if anything, is fun as hell. I believe they also give you an extra nitro here, too. There you go. See how fun this is? So if anything, this is a much better variation of Cologne than from the one in Top Gear 1. So the track is not that difficult, and it basically allows you to go ham on your nitros. Or with your nitros, that is. You can see we're basically halfway through this race and I've still got 4 left. However, as fast as you go, you will encounter back markers here. But that's another victory. And it's another 30-second victory. Alright, third round. Frankfurt. 1.6 kilometers, 4 laps. This one in foggy conditions. Unfortunately, Black Forest, which was one of the rounds in Top Gear 1, does not exist in Top Gear 2, unfortunately. But this might be its equivalent. Because typically in foggy conditions, there's a speed up icon. Although there is a nitro on track that I missed. Although in this case it does not have a speed up icon. But it does give you an extra nitro though. That was close. And of course, once again, they try to fool you with them road signs on the left side. There is a round that's coming up that does that quite a bit. And I think it's in the next episode, if memory serves me correctly. And already coming up on back markers here. So yeah, Germany has a lot of different weather conditions to deal with. First race was a rain race. Second race was clear, although it definitely looked like it had some weather moving into the area. Here we have foggy conditions. And then there's the last race, which is definitely the most harrowing out of the 4 races in this round. As we snag another victory. And here it is. Munich, 2.8 kilometers, 3 laps, snowy conditions. So as if it wasn't enough that this is a long-ass race, but we're doing it in basically a blizzard. This is basically the first snow race of the game. Using nitros here is a very risky venture. And of course the track tempts you by giving you an extra one. So the trick is, don't go too much over 200 miles an hour if you don't want to go sliding off the track. And the best place, of course, is to use your nitros on a long straightaway. And this track presents you with 2 of those. The south end and the north end. Just remember to slow down before you get to the turn, or you'll find yourself sliding off the track. Oh, nice pass right there. So even though I have a crap ton of nitros, I'm going to be using them very sparingly. Right there, you just saw an example of what will happen if you go too fast. The car just basically lost grip and started sliding towards the right side of the track. And like I said, this is a long-ass race. 3 minutes. But swept this round as well. But won by 22 seconds. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Green Gold Games. Till next time, this is the PackerMan signing out.